Tomorrow night, 48 Hours explores a sensational murder case in California. Todd Winkler erupted in a dramatic courtroom outburst while facing charges after stabbing his wife. Was it a mental health breakdown or a trick by a mysterious man? Here's a preview of Richard Schlesinger's report.
This is a case about a mastermind, a manipulator, a murderer. This is a case about Todd Winkler and how he brutally murdered Rachel Marie Winkler, his wife, mother of his 3 small children.
Todd Winkler's murder trial in Placerville, California had barely gotten underway when it was brought to a grinding halt by a bizarre outburst from the defendant.
You are not samurai! You do not speak truth! You only want to destroy! You have no Bushido!
And this explosion isn't the only thing that's strange about this case. Todd Winkler admits he killed his wife on February 27, 2012. He claimed they were arguing when she came at him with a pair of scissors.
It was a long, protracted struggle. She's a very strong girl.
Was it self-defense or murder? Either way, how could this marriage end in such violence? Rachel married Todd Winkler within a few weeks of meeting him. He was a former Air Force fighter pilot and a successful pharmaceutical executive. They settled in Cameron Park, California, one of a handful of communities for pilots, where private planes share the streets with cars. But after 7 years of marriage, Rachel wanted a divorce. Her father, Don Hatfield, believes Winkler may have killed her to protect some of his secrets.
He wanted to shut her up. She could probably make his life very difficult.
It turns out this outburst is not the first strange episode in Winkler's life.
You are not samurai! Stop.
When he was in the military, stationed in the Far East with a squadron known as the Fighting Samurai, he ended up with a psychiatric discharge. And Dr. Frank Lawsey, a psychiatrist hired by the defense, believes he suffers from 2 neurotic disorders that made him genuinely fear his wife could kill him.
Do you think he meant to kill his wife?
In a sense, he did.
Do you think he's guilty of murder?
No, I don't.
But prosecutor Lisette Suter is ready to argue there is a more sinister explanation.
He's not crazy. Todd Winkler is a cold-blooded killer. And Todd Winkler has killed before.
She gives good quotes, doesn't she?
Wow, Richard Schlesinger is with us. So what does the prosecutor mean he's killed before?
Well, it turns out Rachel Winkler was not Todd Winkler's first wife to die.
What?
He had an ex-wife who died in a really horrible car crash. He was in the car at the time, his truck. She died, was burned to death, and he escaped without any injuries. It was ruled an accident, but the prosecutor wants the jury to know about that when they're hearing about this case.
Are there other secrets?
Wow.
Oh, there's a lot going on in this hour, Charlie. I'm going to be a little coy and not tell you all of them, but yeah, no, you'll hear about this guy's background. It's one of the more complicated cases we've done.
All right, Richard, thank you. Fascinating. And you can watch Richard's full report, The Two Faces of Todd Winkler. That's tomorrow night on 48 Hours, and that's at 10, 9 Central, right here on CBS.